I knew from an early age that he had no choice in what he was going to be, especially when he was 4 and he started doing things like this. And it's the sequence that matters. In other words, he had a formal problem that he created for himself, and he needed to try to solve it. And he had a number of different elements, and he was going to work on it until he had solved the problem to his own satisfaction.
I cannot help but see 3 generations right there. And there is this little girl drawing, so I just wanted to tap on you too as to what do you see as her future.
It's too early to tell.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to put any expectations on her. And,
Yes.
No. No, I mean, the great thing about my mom was that she never pushed me to be an artist, and she told the true story about the way I came to it, and never really thought of it as art. And if art, you know, makes her happy and is something that she wants to pursue just on that sort of basic level and has something to say, then you know, of course I'd be supportive of it.
Even a nuclear weapons engineer?
Is that hard? Oh, no.
Parent, one of the things I learned is that you really can't, you're really surprised at what you get based on what you are expecting. Like you think, oh, I'm an artist, I'm gonna get an arty kid, or I'm liberal, I'm gonna get a liberal kid, or whatever. And that's one thing I'm thinking about while we're talking, is that you don't prescribe this or like organize it as much as you think you're gonna. And so ultimately, you know, you get whether you encourage it or discourage it, I think we're all agreeing that the artist is going to become an artist somehow or other, in spite of what our input was.
As a parent, from my point of view, you want to share what excites you about the world with your children. And that's all I did. I mean, that's what I did. And the other thing, the authoritarian part of being a parent, with the small town we grew up with and everybody having children, you really get to know how people raise their children. You see it in such an intimate way. And I've noticed it's a huge difference between authoritarian parents and non-authoritarian parents. Parents who want to control their children's behavior, and other parents who are more relaxed. And I think artists live in this world that they have an attitude of not knowing what's going to happen and being comfortable in that place. Whereas some other parents want to know how if their children act a certain way, they'll end up good.